Revised K-12 Curriculum, PE and Health, Grade 5, Quarter 3, Lesson 1. Our topic for today is about medicines as health products. This is Teacher Aika, your online teacher. Let's start! Learning competencies and objectives. Explain the proper use of medicines as health products to prevent misuse and harm to the body. A. Identify uses and types of medicines. B. Appreciate the proper use of medicines. C. Show how to prevent medicines misuse and abuse. Let's have a short review. Complete the sentence. Medicine for me is something that helps us feel better when we are sick and keeps our body healthy. Lesson purpose. Generating inquiry statements. Number 1. Think about what you want to know or learn about medicines. Number 2. Get one sticky note or small card. Number 3. Write one question or statement about medicines. Number 4. Give your note to the teacher. Number 5. The teacher will choose 3 to 5 students to share their questions or statements with the class. Unlocking content vocabulary. Medicines. Chemicals or compounds intended to treat, stop, or prevent disease, to reduce symptoms, or to aid in the diagnosis of disorder. Protection. The act of keeping someone or something safe from injury, damage, or loss. Prevention. The act of stopping something from happening or of stop someone from doing something. Cure. To make someone healthy again or to cause an illness to go away. Subtopic number 1. Uses of medicines, protection, prevention, and cure. Let's answer the following questions. Number 1. Do you have ideas about the uses of medicines? Sample answer, yes. Number 2. Have you used medicine? Sample answer, yes. I have used medicine when I was sick, like when I had a fever or cough. Hots. Number 3. Do you think medicine is helpful? Why? Sample answer, yes. Medicine is helpful because it helps our body fight illnesses and recover faster. Number 4. What do you think is the purpose of medication? Answer. The purpose of medication is to make people healthy again and prevent diseases from getting worse. Worked example. Medicine as protection. Medicines like immunizations and vaccines boost the immune system and provide defense against certain illnesses, viruses, or bacteria. Medicine as prevention. Prophylactic drugs such as pre-exposure, prophylaxis, or antimalarials are taken by those who are at risk to stop some diseases from developing before they start. Medicine as cure. A lot of medications are made to treat and eradicate diseases by getting to the root of the problem, getting rid of infections or controlling symptoms so that healing is facilitated. Activity number 1, medicine safety. Instructions: color the candy green and medicine red. Medicine safety: medicine is not candy even if it smells or tastes sweet. Color the candy green and the medicine red. Activity number 2, let's match it. Matching type test. Match the situations in column A with each appropriate uses of medicines in column B. Here are the choices for column B: cure, prevention, and protection. Column A, number 1. The Pastor family schedules appointments to get COVID-19 vaccinations. Answer: prevention. Number 2. Jordan, the older brother of the family, works in a crowded office environment. So before he proceeds to the next activity, he washes his hands. Answer: protection. Number 3. After they went to the beach, the family members started showing flu symptoms. They consult a doctor who prescribes antiviral medication to help shorten the duration of the flu. Answer: cure. Activity number 3, medicines exploration. Draw and color your own healthy medicine posters depicting medicines that make you feel better. Here's the art rubric. Focus: I use my time well. Composition: I consider my entire sheet of paper when making my art. Creativity: my art includes my own ideas. And craftsmanship: my art is complete and made with care. Subtopic number 2, types of medicines: over-the-counter, prescription, and complementary medicines. A. What is the difference between over-the-counter, prescription, and complementary medicines? Answer: OTC or over-the-counter medicines can be bought without a doctor's prescription. Prescription medicines need a doctor's order. Complementary medicines are natural or herbal treatments. B. Can you give one example of over-the-counter, prescription, and complementary medicines? OTC, paracetamol. Prescription, amoxicillin. Complementary, Lagundi syrup. There are several varieties of medicines. They can come in the form of a liquid, pill, capsule, cream, lotion, powder, sprays, inhalers, drops, or injections. Medical professionals employ medications to reduce the signs and symptoms of illnesses, and in some cases, they can even cure or eliminate the ailments. Health providers write prescriptions for medications so that patients with illnesses can carry on with their regular lifestyles. There are varieties of medicines that belong to the two types: the over-the-counter medicines or OTC and prescription medicines or RX. Given the three types of medicines, the student will categorize the following examples accordingly. Paracetamol, blood pressure, medicine, Lagundi syrup, cough syrup, amoxicillin, herbal capsules, ginger tea, insulin, vitamins. First column, over-the-counter or OTC medicines. Second column, prescription medicines. Third column, complementary medicines. Let's answer. First column, over-the-counter or OTC medicines. Paracetamol, cough syrup, vitamins. Prescription medicine, blood pressure medicine, amoxicillin, and insulin. Complementary medicines, Lagundi syrup, herbal capsules, ginger tea. Number 1. Over-the-counter or OTC medicines are drugs that we can buy without doctor's prescription. These are examples of medicines in this type. Antacid is a medicine that reduces stomach acid production. It could be a pill that dissolves in water to drink, a chewable gummy, or a liquid. Analgesics are medications used to treat pain or discomfort brought on by illness, injury, or surgery. They are also known as painkillers or pain relievers. Over-the-counter medications can be used to treat mild pain. However, prescription pharmaceuticals are required for severe pain management, such as opioids. Congestant is a medication that works by decreasing edema, irritation, and mucus production in the nasal or ocular passages. It relieves sinus and nasal congestion, such as stuffy or blocked noses. Nasal congestion. Laxative, sometimes known as purgative, is a drug that softens or loosens stool and promotes bowel movement. This medication is used to both treat and avoid hard bowel movements or constipation. Anti-diarrheal medications work to either prevent or reduce diarrhea or the frequent passing of a loose, watery stool. Antipyretic is a drug that lowers fever or body temperature. Number 2, prescription medicines are drugs that we can buy with doctor's prescription or authorization. Antibiotic, an oral medication that requires a prescription that combats and eradicates germs and other infections. If you take it either as a pill or a liquid, you won't get sick again. Topical antibiotics are administered externally to the skin and can be prescribed medications or over-the-counter products. They can be ointments, lotions, or creams. Antidepressant is also a drug that needs prescription. It helps relieve the symptoms of sadness or depression. It also helps patients reduce anxiety disorder that is characterized by nervousness or fear. Antihypertensive lowers blood pressure. To get this, a doctor's prescription is required. Heart conditions and stroke brought on by high blood pressure can result in serious health complications. Number 3, complementary medicines or therapy are additional methods that are used along with traditional medical approaches. Medications, immunotherapy, chemotherapy, radiation, and surgery. It complements these traditional medical approaches. Manipulation and body-based practices such as massage, reflexology, chiropractic or osteopathic manipulation, and cupping. Mind-body techniques such as meditation, relaxation and deep breathing, yoga, landscape therapy, music therapy, prayer therapy, biofeedback, hypnotherapy, and guided imagery or visualization. Energy forces therapies such as Tai Chi, Qigong, therapeutic touch, Reiki, acupuncture, and magnets. Expressive therapies such as journal writing, art therapy, and support groups. Other complementary approaches such as dietary supplements and herbal remedies and aromatherapy. Lesson activity number 4. Know the types of medicines. Put the different types of medicines in the right cabinet. What is in the cabinet? Over-the-counter or OTC medicines, antacid, analgesics, decongestant, antipyretic, laxative, prescription medicines, antibiotic, antihypertensive, antidepressant, complementary medicines, yoga, herbal remedies, cooking, tai chi, dietary supplements, and chiropractic. Lesson activity number 5. Recognize me. Write the names of the medicine. Choose your answer inside the box. Choices: ointment, capsules, inhaler, bandage, nasal spray, eye drops, syrup, and tablets. Let's start. First, answer capsules. Second, answer tablets. Third, answer ointment. Fourth, nasal spray. Fifth, eye drops. Sixth, syrup. Activity number 6. Find me. Put a check on the picture that belongs to the types of medicines and X if not. And here are the answers. Subtopic number 3. Prevention of medicine misuse and abuse. A. What are some preventive measures or strategies you've heard or experienced to prevent the abuse and misuse of medicines? Sample answers. Some preventive measures are following the doctor's advice, reading medicine labels, and not sharing medicines with others. B. Are there preventive measures you have done in your home to address problems on the abuse and misuse of medicines? Sample answer. Yes. At home, we keep medicines in a safe place, check expiration dates, and only take them when needed or prescribed. Let's have preventing medicine misuse and abuse involves several strategies. Education. Preventing misuse and abuse of medicines can be achieved by educating people about their proper usage, potential hazards, and side effects. Prescription monitoring programs. Prescription medicine diversion and abuse can be avoided by putting in place mechanisms to track prescriptions and keep an eye out for any indications of abuse or misuse. Safe disposal. Medication that is no longer needed or expired should be disposed properly to keep it out of the wrong hands. Prescriber education is essential to teach medical professionals proper prescribing techniques, such as avoiding overprescribing and recognizing abuse indicators. Access restrictions. Preventing misuse can be achieved by putting policies in place to limit access to specific medications, such as requiring prescriptions for opioids and other prohibited substances. Alternative pain management, encouraging non-opioid painkillers and physical therapy as alternatives to opioids can help people become less dependent on potentially addictive medicines. Community programs, supporting community-based initiatives that educate the public about the dangers of drug abuse and offer assistance to those who are addicted. Treatment and support services, ensuring that people with substance abuse disorders have access to treatment and support services can aid in addressing underlying issues that contribute to substance abuse and misuse. Activity number 7. Let's match it. With a partner, discuss some situations in which medicines are involved. Then role play how to handle the situation safely. Here are 7 situations. And here's the rubric. Activity number 8, trusted adults. Name and draw a picture of up to 4 adults you trust who can help you with problems. Do it this way. And here's the rubrics. Subtopic number 4, proper use of medicines. A. What are the proper ways in using medicines? Answer. The proper ways in using medicines are following the doctor's instructions, taking the right dose, and checking the label before use. B. What is the correct attitude in using medicines properly? Answer. The correct attitude is being responsible, careful, and disciplined when taking medicines. The proper use of medicine means using the right medicine at the right time and only when strictly necessary. Taking into account the doctor's and pharmacist's instructions. Quality, safety, and efficacy must always be respected when using medicines. Medication can help you feel better and recover from illness. However, medications might be harmful if you don't take them as prescribed. You can lower your chances of side effects from medicines by carefully following the directions on the medicine label or from your pharmacist, doctor, or nurse. Side effects may be mild, like an upset stomach. Other side effects, like damage to your liver, can be more serious. Some side effects can even be deadly. Take these steps to avoid problems with medicines. Follow the directions on the medicine label carefully. If you don't understand the directions, ask your doctor, nurse, or pharmacist to explain them to you. Keep a list of all the medicines, vitamins, minerals, and herbs you use. and share this information with your doctor at your next checkup. Store your medicines in a cool, dry place where children and pets can see or reach them. If you feel worse after taking medicine, tell your doctor right away. Double check that you have the right medicine. Take medicines exactly as prescribed. Ask if the medicine is likely to affect everyday tasks such as driving or concentrating in school. Don't take more medicine than is recommended. If you get a rash, start itching, vomiting, or have trouble breathing after starting medicine, tell your parents immediately. Don't use medicine that has expired, especially prescription medicine. If you have any allergies, tell your doctor and pharmacist before they start you on a new medicine. If you get a rash, start itching, vomiting, or have trouble breathing after starting medicine, tell your parents immediately. Activity number 9. Safe or unsafe? Read the sentences beside the box. If a sentence indicates safety, put it on the safe section. If not, put it on the unsafe part. Safe or unsafe? Directions: cut out the pieces. Decide if each one is safe or unsafe. Glue it in the correct box. Here are the answers. Learners' takeaways. Activity number 10, remember me. Write down the things you have learned from the topic. Medicine is something that helps our body fight sickness and makes us healthy again. Medicine safety rules stick in our minds. Always follow the doctor's or label's instructions. Never share medicines with others. And keep medicines in a safe place away from children. Reflection on learning. Make a reflection on how to prevent medicine misuse and abuse. Example answer. To prevent medicine misuse and abuse, we should always follow the doctor's instructions and take only the right amount of medicine. We must never share medicines with others or take them without permission. It is also important to keep medicines in a safe place and ask help from adults if we are unsure. By using medicines properly, we can stay safe and healthy. Formative assessment. Write true if the statement is correct and false if it is not. Number 1. Symptoms of depression and anxiety can be relieved by using antidepressant, which is an over-the-counter medicine. Answer: false. Number 2. Medicines have serious side effects that can even cause death. Answer: true. Number 3. Fever reducer or antipyretic is an over-the-counter medicine that lowers fever. Answer: true. Number 4. When taking prescription medicines, do not take more than what is prescribed because you can become addicted. Answer: true. Number 5. The child with a blocked or stuffy nose was given a nasal congestant, which was an over-the-counter medicine. Answer: true. Number 6. Following instructions helps you avoid misusing medicines. Answer: true. Number 7. Anti-diarrheal medicines can be bought at the supermarket because it is an over-the-counter medicine. Answer: true. Number 8. The manufacturing date tells you when the medicine may no longer be effective. Answer: true. Number 9. Antibiotic in a form of ointment or cream that has an RX symbol is an over-the-counter medicine. Answer: false. Number 10. OTC medicines should not be taken for a longer time than recommended. Answer: true.